There looks to be some great rides coming in 2020, so today I'm going to share my thoughts on my top 5 coasters coming in 2020. At number 5, I have Pantheon going to Busch Gardens Williamsburg. Pantheon is a multi-launch Intamin coaster. This ride features both forward and backward launches. The theming is about 5 Roman gods all in one coaster, so it's a pretty different and cool theme. You reach 72 miles per hour after that second launch. You don't reach it on the first drop, which I found to be pretty weird. Overall, this coaster is a great fit for Busch Gardens Williamsburg, and I can't wait to ride. Moving on, I have Candymonium at number 4. Candymonium is the newest B&M Hyper coming to Hershey Park. This Hyper is going to be in the new section of the park, Chocolate Town. I find it weird for Hershey Park to have 2 Hyper coasters. They already have a very strong Hyper with Intamin's Sky Rush. Don't get me wrong, the ride looks very fun. I just found it very odd. The theming is pretty weird too. It's themed to Hershey bars, Hershey Kisses, and Reece cups. I just find the theming weird for a hypercoaster. Despite the weird theming and having 2 hypercoasters, Candymonium looks like a solid ride. Coming in at my number 3 spot, I have Orion. Orion is the latest B&M Giga. This Giga will be going to Kings Island. I think Orion will fill a big gap in the Kings Island coaster lineup, especially with Vortex closing this year. We have a whole video explaining our thoughts on Kings Island closing Vortex. Getting back to Orion, this ride gets a lot of hate, and I can see why. But this is one of 7 Gigas in the world. So pushing all that away, I think Orion has some pretty strong elements, like the wave turn right after the drop and the ascending helix. Kings Island is my home park, so I look forward to riding this next year. But there are some better coasters coming in 2020, and one of those better coasters is the Jersey Devil Coaster coming to Six Flags Great Adventure. This custom RMC single rail coaster looks amazing. The ride looks to be packed with airtime. This has some incredible elements, like a 180-degree stall. This is my favorite element of all time, and this will be the best part of the ride hands down. This is also packed with a dive loop, 5 airtime hills, and a 0G roll. This is just a reason why this is so high on my list. All these elements put together in such a compact ride is why this is number 2 on my list. Right before we get to the number 1 spot, I want to do my honorable mentions list. We have Icebreaker at SeaWorld Orlando, Aquaman Power Wave at Six Flags Over Texas, Mako at SeaWorld San Diego, and Texas Stingray at SeaWorld San Antonio. These all look like super solid rides, but these are just short of being on the list. And that better coaster is Iron Gwazi. Iron Gwazi is an RMC conversion. This RMC is being converted from the GCI wooden coaster Gwazi. Gwazi will be standing at 206 feet and have a drop at 91 degrees. This beats Steel Vengeance at Cedar Point by 1 foot and 1 degree. I still think Steel Vengeance has the edge over this, but this isn't a comparison video for the two. If you do want to see this, comment down below. Anyway, I love the purple track, and I'm sure this will offer some amazing airtime. Looking at the layout though, it looks like a short ride. Despite that, this will be a great ride and a great fit for the park. If you guys like this video, like, subscribe, and comment if you have anything to let me know. See y'all next time.